Alright, so this is my 6 Samurai deck profile for the 2013 format. It's pretty straightforward. There's a few little texts in here, but anyways, I'll show you guys the deck. Aru, the MVP of the deck. Everybody says...
That's Anishi, man.
No, yeah, sorry, Anishi. A lot of people say he's not that great, but I just think his balancing effect's ridiculous. Aru just kills the snowmans and Raikos that people enjoy to set. So, and he's also an aestheticism target for the Anishi. Hand, she's just too good. Easy way to get over those big monsters like Chaos Dragons and such. I only run one Kageki because I find when it gets Veilered it's just completely dead and you can't do anything with it. Except for like hope he survives for a turn. One Grandmaster, you can only run one, you run two, it's not good. One Zanji, his effect is just amazing. He's also an aestheticism target for Kizon. Just friggin' kills the Reapers and pretty much anything. 3 Kizons. Kizon, pretty staple in the deck. 3 Kagemushas. They just came out super. Extremely happy. This is a tuner of the deck. You have to run 3. If you don't, you're bad. Elder, only run 2. I don't know why people are saying to run 1. You run 1, you only have 1 aestheticism target with your 3 Kagemushas in the deck, so it doesn't really make much sense since you run 3 aestheticisms. 1 Shein Squire. So many people are saying it's not good to run the dojo, but I find that even if you draw into this guy, you can keep your samurais alive. He's a 1-star tuner. He's also an earth, so he's a great dojo play, and even if you draw into him, he's not a dead card. For the meta right now, 1 Veiler, 1 Maxi, for all those wind-ups, and then Zector decks, you need to have at least 1 or 2 of these. So for the spells, these would be the staples. The Book of Moon, Monster Reborn, the Dark Hole. So many Sam players say not to run Dark Hole, but if you draw him first turn, he's just ridiculous combo with heavy. 3 United, draw power in the deck. If you don't run it, you're bad. 3 Aestheticism. It is an aestheticism build. The Aru target for Anishi, the Kizon target for Zanji. Just way too good. The Kagemusha target for Elder. I am running the double MST for the meta right now because I find there is a lot of back row, even though some people say there isn't. I still find windups do tend to set a lot, and Zectors as well. So Gateway, it's Gateway. Don't run it, you're bad. 1 Smoke Signal. I see all of the decks running 2 because he's limited to 2, but I find with only the couple of targets that there are, you only need to run 1. There's also Rhoda, obviously Rhoda. There's so many level 4 and lower targets, but the Shia Smoke Signal is only 3 and lower, so the fact that I only run 1 Kageki is why I only run 1 Smoke. 1 Shia's Dojo. I don't run 2 because I do agree, if you draw 2, it's kind of dead sometimes, but if you draw the Dojo and the Gateway first turn, you can do a lot of shenanigans, and 1 Dojo and 1 Squire I find works best. I got the Solemn Brigade, Solemn Judgment, Warning, Warning. Pretty straightforward stuff. Traps for the most part with the Warning Brigade. I run the 2 Compulse because it's just amazing. It can get rid of all the exceeds that can't be destroyed by card effects. It just freaking pops it back to the hand and spares you that extra turn. I run 1 Edge Sword Technique. I find at 2 it's kind of a dead draw, and with the side deck with the meta right now, I normally have to side it out because I side in the D-Fishers and such, but anyways, we'll get to that, so I just run 1. 1 Magatama. It's a Solemn Judgment for Samurais. You just need to control 1 face up. It can stop warnings, it can stop judgment because it does destroy the card. It's just all around ridiculous. You should at least run 1. This is a weird kind of tech, but I find that it works pretty good for the meta. I run 1 Chain Disappearance. For all of the tour guides and the wind-ups right now, they drop their Magician, you banish them all. All they can do is the Shark, and it's not as much to worry about. He's just ridiculous for Inzectors as well. Just drop the Hornet. Okay, goodbye. It's pretty good. 1 Mirror Force. because it's Mirror Force and all the friggin' meta swarming. And 1 Starlight Road. In this build, you're always gonna have a field full, and if you get Heavied or Dark Hole, you'll be fairly pissed off. So, and I find the free Stardust Dragon really makes people rage quit. That's the deck. There's 43 cards in it. Kind of hard to drop any more than that. I'll go to the extra deck. Alright, so for rank 3s, I got number 20 Gigabriant. Fill your entire field. Overlay for level 3, and then pump all your guys up. Seems smart. 1 Tempo, and you kill Zen mains and anything you're afraid of, and he gets boosted. 1 Leviair. I don't use this card very much, but when I need him, all depends on what kind of deck my opponent's playing. Obviously, it helps. 1 MX Saber Invoker. He's good for Keyzone plays. Just drop your Keyzones, fills tokens for Gateway or Uniteds or whatever you need. This is he's from the newer set. 1 Heroic Champion Gendiva. He's ridiculous. If you go this guy first turn versus wind-ups or whatever they try to do on you, you just use his effect and kill a level 4 when he would be special summoned. So any level 4 or lower when it would be special summoned. So if they drop Magician, they drop the Shark, you just kill the Shark. He'll still chain his effect, but he won't be able to fill his entire field like they normally do. 1 Utopia. Find it good for when you got the Shin on the field and you don't want them to run it over. It's pretty good. 1 Heroic Champion Excalibur. He's my answer to everything. Just ridiculous, because I find Samurais have a hard time getting over anything with 2,500 attack points. So you summon this guy and your worries are over. 1 Shadow for the tokens on Gateway. And if I have a bunch of low-level Samurais on the field, I summon him, I can pump one of them up, and yeah, it's pretty good. Shockmaster. You go Shockmaster first turn, you should win. If you don't, there's an issue. 1 Blade Armor Ninja for the OTK in the deck. He just kills shit. Level 5 Synchros. You get Catastor. Sheehan. Pretty much basic staple, you need that card. If you don't run Zams. 1 Nat Beast. He kills the spells. You drop that on first turn. It's pretty good. 1 Barky on his traps. And Stardust for Starlight Road.